Teaching of the Buddha is not just for general knowledge. The Buddha's teaching is a man to carry man to safety, peace, happiness, tranquility, the attainment of nirvana. The whole doctrine taught by the Buddha leads to this end. He did not say things just to satisfy intellectual curiosity. He was a practical teacher and taught only those things which will bring peace and happiness to man. The Buddha was staying in a sensible forest in Kosambi. He took certain leaves into his hand and asked his disciple, "What do you think, Sir Bhikkhu? Which is more, these few leaves in my hand or the leaves in the forest over here?" So, brave use of the leaves in the hand of the least one, but indeed the leaves in the sensible forest over here are very much more abundant. Even so, Bhikkhu, of what I have known, I have taught you only a little. What I have not taught you is very much more. And why I have not taught you these things? Because that is not useful, not leading to the nirvana. That is why I have not taught you these things. It's futile, as some scholars basically try to do, for us to speculate on what the Buddha knew but did not tell us. The Buddha was not interested in discussing unnecessary metaphysical questions, which are purely speculative and which create imaginary problems. He considered them as a witness of the opinion. It seems that there were some among his own disciples who did not appreciate this attitude of him. For we have the example of one of them, Malvichabodha Bhani, who told the Buddha time when on placed question, a metaphysical problem, and demand answer. One day, Malvichabodha gathered from his afternoon meditation. One day the Buddha saluted him, sat on one side and said, "Sir, when I was all alone meditating, this thought occurred to me. These are those problems unexplained, Buddha said, and rejected by the least one. Namely, is the universe eternal or it is not eternal? Is the universe finite or it is infinite? Is soul the same as a body or is soul one thing and a body is another thing? Does the death habit not exist after death? Does he not exist after death? Does he both exist and not exist after death? Or does he both not exist and not exist? These problems the least one does not explain to me. This attitude does not please me. I do not appreciate it. I will go to the least one and explain about this later. If the least one explains that to me, then I will continue to follow the holy life under him. If he does not explain that, I will leave the order and go away. If the least one knows that the universe is eternal, let him explain it to me. If the least one knows that the universe is not eternal, let him so say. If the least one does not know whether the universe is eternal or not, etc., then for a person who does not know, it is strive for what to say I do not know, I do not see. The Buddha's replies to Malvichakoda should do go to many millions in this world today, who are the wisdom brought during time on such metaphysical question and unnecessarily disturbing their peace of mind. Then I never touch you, Malvichakoda. Come, Malvichakoda, lead the holy lives under me. And when I explain this question to you, also, then Malvichakoda, even you, then you take me, so now I will lead the holy lives under the bliss one. And the bliss one will explain this question to me. No, sir. Even now, Malvichakoda, I do not touch you that come and lead the holy lives under me, and when I explain this question to you. And you do not touch me either, so then I will lead the holy lives under the bliss one, and he will explain this question to me. Malvichakoda, if anyone says, I will not lead the holy lives under the bliss one, and have not explained this question, he may die with this question answered by the Tathagata. Malvichakoda, that holy life does not follow this view. Whatever opinion one has about this program, there is birth, old age, decay, death, sorrow, limitation, pain, grief, despair. The cessation of which I declare in this very life. Therefore, Malvichakoda, bear in mind what I have explained. And what I have not explained, unexplained. What are the things that I have not explained? Whether the universe is eternal or not, etc. I have not explained why Malvichakoda has not explained them. Because it is not useful. It's not fundamentally connected with the spiritual and holy life. It is not conducive to aversion, detachment, cessation, tranquility, deep penetration, or realization, nirvana. That is why I have not told you about that. Then, what Malvichakoda has I explained? I have explained dukkha and the arising of dukkha, and the cessation of dukkha, and the ways leading to the cessation of dukkha. What Malvichakoda have an explained that? Because it is useful. It is fundamentally connected with the spiritual and holy life. It is conducive to aversion, detachment, cessation, tranquility, deep penetration, full realization, nirvana. Therefore, I have explained that. So, the teaching of Buddha is not just for general knowledge. The Buddha's teaching is a man recovering man to safety, peace, happiness, tranquility, the attainment of nirvana.